Durant. But did you miss the 4 games? He was awful in the opening round. You got to be fair to at least throw that in the equation.
I am being fair, and I'm saying to you he absolutely had an awful series. I think conditioning was a factor. I think the fact that he had limited help was a factor. I think the fact that he was playing with guys, particularly a star in Kyrie Irving that hadn't been there more than half the season, was a factor. I think a lot of stuff caught up with them, and you saw Kevin Durant. And this is the one thing, and you'll appreciate what I'm about to say, Doggy. Tell me if there's one indictment that we can have on Steve Nash above all else. Tell me one easy shot that Kevin Durant has had. When you look at the absence of movement of the basketball, questionable spacing, it's like, okay, Kyrie, okay, Kevin Durant, you're the stars. Take us there. As opposed to opportunities being created. You see other coaches like the Spoelstras of the world and others creating sets where you guys are getting open shots. They're not just getting the ball. They're actually getting open shots. That's one component. The other thing to take into consideration, let's go to Jimmy Butler last night. Sensational performance in Game 1. 41 points in 41 minutes. The brother did shoot 18 free throws now. He got to the free throw line. He clearly is stronger than Kevin Durant. He's willing to play with the back to the basket, and the attention on the perimeter that a Kevin Durant would require, that's not Jimmy Butler. So you find yourself in a situation where he can muscle you a little bit, but you're not paying rapt attention to him the way that you do to a Durant on the perimeter. He goes down near the block or 15 feet and in, and what is he doing? He's turn around jumpers, posting you up, getting to the free throw line, stuff like that. And that worked in his favor. So he poses a different problem for Boston than Kevin Durant does because he's clearly more physical, because he's stronger, considerably stronger than a Kevin Durant, and that's what comes into play. I'm talking skills, offensively speaking. Think about who we're talking about here. We're talking about a dude in Kevin Durant that is, not will be, one day, and when all is said and done, blah, blah, blah. He already is one of the greatest offensive talents the history of the game has ever seen. And there is no doubt about that.
No argument. Who's arguing? Well, you have not yet. And don't give me about the physicality. He was, be fair. Be fair. He was awful against the Celtics.
They were awful. The whole team was awful. He had no help.
You got to take a hit for that. Steve, you got to take a hit for that. If you're Durant, you got to take a hit for that.
No, he is taking a hit. He is taking a hit for that. But that don't mean you take the kind of hit that says Luka Doncic's better. No, you're going too far. You're going too far. I'm not saying Kevin Durant doesn't deserve a hit, but you know why he takes a hit, Doggy? Because our expectations of him is not what he lived up to. But that don't mean we forget why we had those expectations. This brother's Kevin Durant. Fall back and recognize he's Kevin Durant. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.